Hi everybody. So today I'm gonna talk about COAP. Okay, the complete guidance I'm gonna give you. So first of all, let me welcome you all in IIT and Gate classes. I'm Dheeraj. We have been getting various queries related to COAP, right? So you have to watch this session till then. So you will be getting complete picture about COAP and how to register yourself with COAP and how to apply for different offers, how to retain offer, how to accept offer, how to reject offer. All those things I'm going to discuss in this session, right? So this session will be on COAP 2023, and this time the common offer acceptance portal, this COAP is going to be coordinated by IIT Kharagpur. Okay, IIT Kharagpur. So now the question is, what are the participating institute? So you can see here all the participating institutes. So there are 24 IITs. Okay, no IIITs, no NITs. Only all IITs and IISc. 24, including IISc and IITs, are going to participate in this UAP, which is Common Offer Acceptance Portal. Okay, where you can accept all the offers. Okay, at the same time. Okay, so you can see here there are six. Institute which is in the first row. So there are four rows, so 24 institutes are there. Okay, so let us get started now. So the very first question which comes in our mind is, what is COAP? The COAP is basically the Common Offer Acceptance Portal, or COAP, that was initiated in fact in 2017, before you can say 5 year back, to provide a common platform for registered candidate. As we know that utilizing our gate score, we can go either into MTech, we can take admission into MTech in IITs, or we can also get into PSUs if we have a valid score, if we have got good score or good rank in gate examination, right? So this common offer acceptance portal, or COAP, was initiated in 2017 to provide common platform for registered candidate, okay, who will be registering themselves in this COAP website, seeking admission to take most preferred choice. Okay, so whatever your choice will be for different institutes, right? Suppose you want to get into IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, what specialization you're going to take, right? So you can all register, you can fill all your choices, and according to the gate score, you will be assigned, okay, your preferred choice. So you can use this UAP Common Offer Acceptance Portal for MTech, or you can also use for PSU, right? Program in Participating Institute, or job offer from participating public sector units. Okay, so what are these Salient features we have got? Why COP is needed, right? So COP refers to Common Offer Acceptance Portal. Already we know this, okay, on which all participating institutes. So what are the participating institutes? Only 24 IITs are there. No IIITs and NITs. You have to keep in mind. For NITs there will be different procedure to for the admission, right? That is known as CCMT, right? So and also the PSU. So PSU hasn't, we will be taking differentiation for PSUs. What are the participating PSUs? Okay, will upload their offers in common time window as specified. Okay, the registered candidate can access the admission or job offer by registering at COP for participating institutes where they have applied for MTech admission slash job. Suppose you have applied for IISc Bangalore, so now you can put all choices here, right? So only the thing is, you will be needing one COP number, okay, that is very very important, the Common Offer Acceptance Portal ID, okay, that I will be discussing. So for admission into MTech program in any of the participating institutes, suppose your gate score is very good, okay, and you are thinking that you might land in IITs. In fact, for low score also, if you are optimistic that you will be getting a chance to get into IIT, so you can always go for this. Okay, you can register yourself for this, right? So, but one more thing is there. One more thing very important note here is, every candidate should also apply to corresponding institute, okay, or slash PSU, right? So you have to also apply at IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, Madras separately. Also, you have to register yourself here. Okay. So The next is COP is not an application portal for MTech, as I said, right? Because you have to apply separately to all IITs and IISc, right? So COP is not an application portal for MTech admission for any participating institute. Okay, remember this. Candidates should apply separately to respective institutes for MTech admission slash PSU for the job. Okay, COP registration is completely free. There is no fees at all. That you have to keep in mind always, right? Note that the COP registration number is very important. That this is what the very important question. Okay, many student has been asking to us. Okay, in our different Telegram groups. Okay, so this is very important, right? COP registration number is mandatory to apply in any participating institute for the MTech program. So suppose you have registered yourself here. Okay, I will be discussing how to register yourself in COAP, right? So you will get one COP registration number. That number you have to submit in different participating institute, such as there are 24 participating institute I have told you, right? Okay, so what is the eligibility criteria? Who can register for COAP, Common Offer Acceptance Portal, right? So the candidate should have valid score. If you have valid score in 2023 or 2022 or 2021. So I believe everybody understand that if somebody has higher score in some year, right? Because the gate score card is valid for 3 year, right? Everybody knows this. Okay, so you have to go for, I think you basically know that. Okay, you have to utilize that score where your score is maximum, right? So in 2023, if you have maximum score, you can go for that. You can use this gate score. At least one gate score is important and necessary, right? So these are the three years which are valid for COAP to get registered. Okay, so moving forward, how to register for COP? That is one of the very important questions. So to register for COP 2023, following data a candidate should have, right? So I think by the time now, you might have got your scorecard also, original scorecard, right? So you have to use your name, which is mentioned in the scorecard, okay, and the gate registration number and the date of birth, okay, the email ID and the mobile number. Why these two are very important is because your registration will be only successful when you will verify yourself using email or SMS, okay, which you will get in the mobile number, okay, and you will get also your COP number, registration number in your mobile phone or email, right? So the registration will only be successful when candidate completes the login procedure with the help of input received via email slash SMS. Okay. Now, how to register? That is the very big question, right? So you have to go to COP 2023 application portal. Okay, that is Common Offer Application Portal. You have to use this website. Okay, you just click on this. Okay, and if you are a new registration, okay, if you haven't registered yourself, you are going to register yourself now newly. So what you have to do, you have to register here. You have to click on the register. Okay, but if you have already registered, so you have to enter here the COP registration ID and the password which you have received in your mobile phone or email, and you have to put captcha and sign in, right? And suppose you forgot your password, then you can also click on the password forward password, right? So you can also change your password, right? But if you are new guy, okay, new candidate, which you till now you did not register yourself, so what you can do, you can click on the register. Okay, so for new registration, what you have to do, you have to fill some of the important entries here, the full name as in gate scorecard, you can say, and the date of birth, the mobile number, the email, okay, and the gate detail here. Gate detail means what? The year. Suppose you are going to fill for 2023 and the corresponding registration number. You can also add some of the more years like 2022 also you can mention here, 2021 also you can mention here. But I would suggest here, if you have got a good score in any of the year which I have mentioned already, okay, that you should utilize. So enter detail of the gate paper and the click register now. Okay, then you have to click on this register now, and you can add row for more gate papers. Okay, at least one gate paper registration number is needed to register yourself in COAP. Okay, So if you have got one, then it is enough, right? Okay, so after successful registration, you will get this kind of a green color, picture here. Okay, the window, okay, where it is written as you see here, the success, your COP registration ID is this, and the password is sent to your email slash mobile, right? Now what you can do here is you can use this COAP ID or COP ID and the password to log in. Okay, so you can fill here and you can sign in now after putting captcha, right? That is very important to verify. Okay, so after registration and login, the moment you have registered, okay, so you will get your COP ID. That is very, very important, as I said you, right? COP ID is very important. Remember this. COP ID is very important because when you will apply separately to different IITs, okay, the participating institute, so you have to put their COP ID, okay. Then what you have to do after registration and login, you have to click on, there are two, you see here, there are two options. Okay, one is below this COP, okay, dashboard and the applicant details. So what you can click here is on dashboard. Okay, so click dashboard to view application detail at all institutes and registered gate paper in COAP. Okay, so here you see here you have just put the year for 20221 and its registration number and it's your score here, right? So what you will be seeing here is you will be getting here all the offer, whatever offers you're going to get. Okay, the institute wise status of the course offer, right? So the applicant detail, what you can do after clicking on the dashboard here, you see, okay, what you can do here is you can click on the applicant detail, right? So whatever you have filled already while registration, the your name, the date of birth, let's say there is an example here they have kept, okay, and the category, the PWD status, and the gender, right? So what you have to do here is you don't click on final submit until you're satisfied, guys. If you're not satisfied, don't click on final submit, otherwise in future you can't modify this data, right? So first of all, verify it whether you're satisfied with this year, gate score, and everything. Then you click on final submit, okay? And you can save record, you can modify, you can delete this guy, add row and all, okay? You can only put one registration number, but before you click on final submit, be satisfied. If you are satisfied, then go ahead, right? So you can also delete additional rows for the gate paper, right? You can add, you can delete, but the moment you will click on this final submit, so whatever name, date of birth, whatever gate registration, everything you have filled while registration, right, that cannot be modified later in future, right? So when you are completely satisfied with your entries, click final submit, okay, or data cannot be modified further after you click final submit. That is very important to keep in mind, okay. So your full name will be there, everything visible, okay. And if you want to log out, you can log out simply, right? Okay, so gate detail and everything will be visible here, right? So please, until you satisfy, unless you satisfy, don't click on final submit. That is what very important instruction I want to give you, right? Okay, so what are the important dates, what are the important dates for rounds? Okay, because there will be 10 rounds, right? There will be 10 rounds by 24 IITs, okay, and IISc, right? So there will be 10 rounds, okay. So you can see here there are the rounds are divided into two rounds, okay. One is the main rounds and second is going to be the additional rounds, okay. Suppose in the main rounds you haven't got anything or you are not satisfied with the offer, okay, so you will be having some choices as well, right? So round number one, two, three, four, five. These are the five rounds which are known as main rounds. So what is the date? Okay, when these rounds are going to be started? So the May 20, you see here May 20 to May 2020. 2, okay, you see here 22 and 20. So there are only 3 days. You can say 20, 21, 20, 22, right? 3 days will be there for first round. So in first round, you will be having three options here. You see, the first is accept and freeze. Second one is retain and wait, reject and wait. Okay. Suppose you have filled some choices over there, okay, and you want to get into IISc Bangalore at certain specialization, right? But you are not satisfied with that, okay, you haven't got that in first round. So what you can do, whatever you have got, okay, so you can retain and wait, okay, don't reject. If you're going to reject anything, then you will not get that specialization again, okay. So retain and wait, but there is a restriction on retain and wait, remember this, okay. So, and if you are going to accept the offer in the first round or any round for that matter, right, then no other offer will be given to you. Remember this, this is very very important to understand. So this retain and wait is one of the very good choice for everybody until they satisfy, until you accept and freeze the preferred offer, right? So what is the meaning of this star here, okay, on above no, right? So no, if you have already used retain and wait on the same offer twice, okay. Suppose you have got some offer and you have put retain and wait, again you got some offer, so what you can, again you have put retain and wait, so you can only use two times, okay, okay. So you have used retain and wait on the same offer twice. Same offer refers to the program XYZ or the particular institute ABC, right? So only in this case, if you're going to accept and freeze, then you are not going to get another offer, only your preferred offer. If you have got, then only you will accept, otherwise you will wait for that. And never reject anything, guys, okay. If you're going to reject something, then later you might regret as well, right? Suppose you are not getting your preferred choice, so rejected one you can't get back, okay. Perfect. So retain and wait is one of the very good choice. Okay. And for additional rounds, suppose you're not satisfied in these main rounds, you haven't got your choices. Okay. Then what you can do, you can go for additional rounds. So I will be discussing, these points, the 10th round. You see here in the 10th round, there will be a possibility that if IIT has some vacant positions, right? Still, they have to fill the vacant seat and all. They might conduct the 10th round as well. Okay, so you have to focus here the these dates. Okay, 27, 29, June 3 to June 5, third round. Okay, June 10 to June 12, right? These are the fifth rounds. So these are the main rounds, and this additional round we can say is a decisive round, right? Where you have to finally make your decision, right? And the timeline also you have to see the timings, okay, where you can freeze and accept, okay. So you see here what is the difference, what is the difference between main rounds and the uh, additional round. In the additional round there is no one option here, right? You have only two choices, the accept and freeze or reject and wait, right? Because till fifth round, you should be able to finalize everything, right? You should be able to finalize everything. So what you have to do here is only two times, you see here. So in additional round, you don't have retain and wait. You have to either accept or freeze, okay, or you can say reject and wait, right? These are the two features only. Keep in mind this. So what is the meaning of double star here? Only for those institutes which would like to continue beyond round 9. I think till 9 round, okay, your everything is should be concluded. But if any IITs has some vacant seats, okay, they might conduct these additional rounds. Okay, so a few more additional rounds may be announced in due course in IITs. So you have to also wait for a spot round. That is known as spot round, you can say, because that is beyond 10th, beyond 9th, right? So this is very, very important. And only if there is no additional rounds, okay? Only if there is no additional rounds, right? So you have to, either you have to accept, you have to reject, okay? Then you will not get anything, okay? So in this additional rounds, keep in mind, you have to accept or reject, but I would suggest you have to accept it only, otherwise there might be some problem, right? Okay. So what are the guidelines for rounds of offer, right? That I want to tell here. The guidelines for rounds of the offer here is, again you have to log in here, right? Use COAP registration ID and enter password, right? And then sign in after entering CAPTCHA. Okay. So here the guideline will be what you see here. Now they have, you have got here dash change password and application detail, right? So you have to click on dashboard. Okay, so whatever, wherever you have applied, suppose you have applied at IIT Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur A, IIT Kharagpur C, okay, these are the institutes, and you have applied for gate year, registration number, right? So MTech, okay, these are the application number you see here. Okay, and you have utilized these scores, okay, like in gate 2022-404 gate score is there, right? So various participating institute will provide your application details here, right? This is the application detail, what, wherever you have separately applied, so these application detail will be shown here on your dashboard, right? So you don't have to worry about anything, right? Only you have to apply in all the IITs and come to COAP. So all the information you will be able to look in one go, right? So various participating institute will provide your application detail after scrutiny, okay, to COAP, whether and you can view your detail in dashboard before the start of rounds of the offer, and will remain in dashboard for your reference. Okay, so before the rounds of offer will get started, okay, everything will be shown here, right? And it will be remaining. Okay, so when round of offer starts, okay, the moment round of offer starts, received offer, if you have received any offers, then the same will appear in the dashboard. That you have to keep in mind. So you have to track, keep track on the dashboard. Okay, and note, in case your application detail is not appearing from not appearing from a particular institute where you have applied. Okay, so from, right? Suppose this kind of information, okay, this MTech detail is not appearing here on your dashboard. So what you can do here is, you have applied, then contact the particular institute for further details, okay? Because COP will not entertain any query related regarding the same, okay? This is for sure. So the moment you have registered in COP, okay, the moment you have registered in COP, and if these informations are not visible on your dashboard, okay, because you might have applied in different IITs of your choices, okay, of your preferences, so all those informations should be appearing here, right? Once you get registered with the COP, right? Okay, so you see here, so this is how the offer will be made. You see the dashboard, okay, the IIT Kharagpur, this gate registration number, this is your MTech application ID which you have applied, okay, and these are the offer, okay, status. They have offered something here, right? And these courses are there, and this is the round, okay. This is going to be the round. In this round, you have got these offers, right? So you have got three choices here: the accept or freeze, retain, and wait, reject all of the above, and wait. And this is the freeze decision. This is very, very important to finalize. But I believe nobody is going to go for freeze or accept or freeze until they satisfy, until they get the preferred preferred specialization or preferred institute, right? So this is the information here. This is how it looks, okay. And there will be your number, name, right? Yes. So select offer of your choice. Okay. So the moment you will get in the rounds of offer, this kind of offer, right? So status is like, offered. You have got some offer, right, from corresponding institutes. Okay. So this, there will be some institute code and everything, right? So the select the offer of your choice. So this is how, suppose you're going to select this guy, okay, like IIT Kharagpur, you got that based on your preference. So select the offer of your choice and press the accept and freeze, or retain and wait, or reject all of the above, okay, and confirm it by clicking on this, okay. Okay, suppose you have clicked on this, okay, and you're going to click on freeze, right? Then you have to also press on this key, okay, on okay, right? So all offers will be rejected when you select rejects all above and wait, okay. Suppose you don't want to get into IIT Kharagpur, or your preferred specialization is not offered to you, right? Then you have to click on reject all of the above. So these choices will be, like, these entries will be eliminated, right? So this you have to keep in mind. And the offered status will change now the moment you will change something. Okay, suppose you have selected freeze, accept and freeze, then what will happen? So your status this will be changing, right? So offered status will change now with your input with the success message in the green bar. You see here, updated successfully, right? So this is how you will get. Okay, uh, then you see here, now you have accepted and freeze this offer and you have rejected this, right, offer, right? So what you have to do, you have to click on this radio button and depend based on that you can accept, or then you have to click separately on this and then reject it, right? Okay, so in seventh round you have done like this, but in first round, suppose you are in the first round, this is just an example I'm giving you. In the first round you have got something and you don't like that, okay, so you can reject or you can also retain and wait, right? You can exercise selection of your choice multiple times. Press freeze decision for final submission when you are satisfied. So when you have to press this guy, this final decision for final submission when you are satisfied, right? So you can exercise selection of your choice, okay? And you cannot select, retain, and wait more than 2 times, guys. Remember this. This is very, very important. You cannot select, retain, and wait more than 2 times for the same offer, right? So in case you select the same, the status will not be updated and error message will be there in the error red bar appears. Okay, remember, error message in red bar appears. Okay, so just like you have selected something, so you got update successful in the green bar, but here if you're going to retain and wait for more than 2 times, okay, suppose you got in second round also the same offer, right, and you're going to put retain and wait again, so there will be some error. You see here, you have got these two offers, okay, again same offers, right? Understood? So if you're going to again 2 times, okay, so there will be some you can see here, okay, so there will be this kind of error, okay, the red bar error. Okay, so note what are the things you have to keep in mind. Okay, so note, in case you don't press freeze decision for final submission within the given time frame, so they will be giving you some given time frame, as you can see over there. I have shown you, right, tentative dates. There are some given time frame where you have to finalize everything, right? So if you're not going to press freeze decision for final submission within the given time frame, then status will be frozen at the end of the round, okay, as it is appearing, except for the case of offered. The status of offered will be frozen as reject and wait, because you haven't chosen the freeze decision, okay, for final submission. Then they will think that, okay, reject and wait is the option, right? And retain and wait option will not appear for fifth main round and all additional round, that I have already told you, right? In the main rounds only retain and wait options will be there, but in case of additional round there will not be any retain and wait options. Okay, so you can always play with the main round. Okay, you can always show your always go for your preferred courses. You can wait for your uh, best choice available, but after fifth round, just you have to be careful, right? Okay, so the next point which you have to keep in mind is the retain and wait option will not be appear for fifth main round or all other additional round, right? So you can see here, these two rounds are suppose you have got these offers, right? Okay, and retain, reject and wait, and retain and wait, right? So here you see, there is only two choices, the accept and freeze or reject all of the above, right? You can't go for retain and wait. Okay, these are the two choices now, right? So this is all about I wanted to discuss, okay, in this session, right? So you can see here, there are 3 points, okay, which you have to keep in mind. Okay, you have to apply separately to all the IITs and IISc, right? Okay, and you have to keep in mind that COP ID, okay, COAP ID, that is very, very important, okay, which you have to fill in all the IITs and IISc wherever you are applying, so that whatever choices you have put over there, all the choices will be shown on your dashboard, okay, depending upon their scrutiny. Okay, if your gate score is good, if you are if you're getting an opportunity to get into IISc, so they will inform in the dashboard, okay, in terms of offering, right? Offer, right? That you have to accept or freeze, retain or wait, or reject all of the above and wait, right? So the final freeze decision is very important. Whatever you have accepted, just put on freeze decision. That is very important. That will be your final specialization as well as the institute, right? So this is all about important point which I have told you. And in the fifth round and the additional round, there will not be one option, that is retain and wait. Okay. And there are some frequently asked questions. If you have any kind of question, you can also comment on this YouTube channel, okay, where we will be reaching out to you in our different telegram groups. Okay, so we will be answering your question, or you can go to actual website of COAP, common offer acceptance portal, where you can get information browser and you can go through all frequently asked questions, right? Okay, so this is all from my side. You can also go for important date, though I have discussed everything, right? And the candidate information, everything. So if you have any queries, anything, you can always contact on this number. Okay. For any more information, you can contact always, like the number is 974050 1604. And you can also visit our website www.iitiansgateclasses.com, and also you can mail us. Okay, and you can join our telegram group, where we are very active, answering the questions, sharing the question, answering all doubts, right? So this is all from my side. Okay guys, so thank you so much for today, and keep sharing this session among everyone who wants to understand what is COP. Okay, so and you can also follow us on our YouTube channel. Yeah, you can follow on all these social medias, right? Thank you so much for today.